Hello and welcome to this video on bonds. Bonds are a popular investment option for many individuals looking for a steady source of income, and in this video, we'll be discussing everything you need to know about bonds, including their pros and cons, different types of bonds, and how to start investing in bonds. Bonds can be a valuable investment tool, offering the potential for steady income and diversification. However, investing in bonds is not without its challenges, and it's important to understand the pros and cons, as well as the different types of bonds, before making any investment decisions. Understanding bonds. At its core, a bond is essentially a loan. When you purchase a bond, you are lending money to the bond issuer in exchange for regular interest payments, and the return of the principal amount when the bond matures. Bonds can be issued by corporations, municipalities, and governments, and come in a variety of forms, including municipal bonds, treasury bonds, and corporate bonds. The pros of bond investing. Bonds can offer several benefits for investors. One of the main advantages of bonds is the potential for steady, predictable income, as bondholders receive regular interest payments. Bonds can also be less volatile than stocks, making them a good option for investors who are seeking stability. Additionally, investing in bonds can help to diversify your investment portfolio, which can help to mitigate risk and improve the overall performance of your portfolio. The cons of bond investing. While bonds can offer several benefits, there are also some risks to consider. For example, the creditworthiness of the issuer is an important factor, as a bond issuer that is unable to repay its debts may default on its bonds. Additionally, changes in interest rates can impact the value of bonds, as rising interest rates can make older bonds with lower rates less attractive. Different types of bonds. There are several different types of bonds available to investors, each with its own unique set of pros and cons. Some of the most common types of bonds include Treasury bonds. Issued by the US government, Treasury bonds are considered to be among the safest investments available. Treasury bonds offer low yields, but are considered to be virtually risk-free. Municipal bonds. Municipal bonds are issued by state and local governments, and can offer tax-free income for investors. Municipal bonds are generally considered to be safer than corporate bonds, but the creditworthiness of the issuer is still an important consideration. Corporate bonds. Corporate bonds are issued by companies, and offer the potential for higher yields than treasury bonds. However, corporate bonds are also considered to be riskier than treasury bonds, as the creditworthiness of the issuer is an important factor. Consider the creditworthiness of the issuer. When investing in bonds, it's important to consider the creditworthiness of the issuer. A bond issuer that is considered to be more creditworthy is less likely to default on its bonds, and is therefore considered to be a safer investment. There are several credit rating agencies that provide independent assessments of the creditworthiness of bond issuers, including Standard & Poor's and Moody's. Diversify your portfolio. Diversification is key when it comes to investing in bonds, just as it is with any other investment. Consider investing in bonds from a variety of issuers, including governments, corporations, and municipalities, and consider investing in bonds with different maturities to reduce the impact of interest rate changes. Consider the maturity of the bond. The maturity of a bond refers to the length of time until the bond reaches its full value. Long-term bonds tend to offer higher returns, but also carry more risk as interest rates can change over time. Short-term bonds are generally less risky, but also offer lower returns. Consider your investment horizon and risk tolerance when selecting the maturity of the bonds in your portfolio. Understand the impact of interest rates. As mentioned earlier, changes in interest rates can have an impact on the value of your bonds. When interest rates rise, the value of older bonds with lower rates can decrease, making them less attractive to new investors. This can result in a decline in the price of the bond, which can impact the overall performance of your bond portfolio. Start slow and consider working with a financial advisor. If you are new to investing in bonds, it is important to start slow and educate yourself on the different types of bonds and the factors that impact their value. Consider working with a financial advisor who can help you create a customized investment plan that takes into account your investment goals, risk tolerance, and overall financial situation. Consider adding bonds to your investment portfolio. Bonds can be a valuable addition to any investment portfolio, offering the potential for steady income and diversification. When investing in bonds, it's important to consider the creditworthiness of the issuer, the maturity of the bond, and the impact of interest rates. Additionally, diversification and working with a financial advisor can help to ensure that you are making the best investment decisions for your individual situation. In conclusion, investing in bonds can be a valuable tool for investors looking for steady income and diversification. By understanding the pros and cons, different types of bonds, and factors that impact their value, you can make informed investment decisions and start adding bonds to your investment portfolio today. And that's it for today's video. We hope you found this information helpful and informative. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. And, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content from the channel.